Oh, hi, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby,
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels, and the P stands for pissed. Darby, I have a bone to pick.
Hot.
With three little men called
Hot?
Snap, Crackle, and Pop. You see, the other day, I saw these extra long Rice Krispie treats in the 7-Eleven. And I used to sell these in choir. I say sell, I mean, I ate the whole box and get my mom to reimburse the choir.
Which is
so I bought one. I said, let's take a little stroll down memory lane, the good parts of high school, of which there were few, and this was one of them. And as I'm chewing, I got two. I ate the first one. This was the second one. I was chewing something hard, something a little tough. It was this piece of wood. That piece of wood was in this Rice Krispie treat. And there was another piece too, really a small sliver. I look at that.
That is...
Influencer.
That is concerning.
I'm gonna sue.
That's a big piece of wood.
I'm gonna sue.
That could have choked you.
This is my first million. It could have choked me, and my teeth are already almost done.
Honestly, the fact that you didn't lose a tooth is a miracle.
And there's so many holes.
Happen.
There's so many missing teeth. Opportunities for gums for that to get stuck into.
Just go somewhere.
I was shocked. I was perturbed. I was disturbed, and I am going to contact Kellogg.
That's
I'm going to sue.
wild.
There was two other pieces, and I googled it. Apparently, putting sawdust in Rice Krispie treats is something that's happened
Yeah, I've heard
before.
that. I've heard that.
Kellogg's Rice Krispie treats has sawdust in it. And then after I was done,
That's a big piece.
because I was eating 1.5, I was like, you know what? My mouth does feel like I've been eating sawdust.
Well, that's just the charm of a Rice Krispie.
If anybody is a lawyer, wants to offer me free advice or whatever, if anyone wants to help me in my pursuit to get this. Because you know that woman who spilled hot coffee on herself sued McDonald's. Made a couple of pennies, I think.
Listen, you need to watch the documentary about that. And I know you don't watch documentaries, but we were awful to that old woman, and she was seriously injured, and it was McDonald's fault.
Look at this.
Growing up, that was always something. People were always like, oh, you spill coffee on yourself and suddenly you're suing. Like, that we're too litigious. But no. McDonald's had their coffee too hot, and it literally ripped her thigh open. She had a hole in her thigh. You could see her bone.
Well, I've been wanting a thigh gap, but that's too much.
She's dead now. We're so sorry to interrupt. Oh my God, I can't believe we interrupted those beautiful girls.
Oh my God, what were they talking about even? I was
Probably
distracted
something
by their
really impressive and smart. We are here to talk about our sponsor today. The sponsor of this video is, of course,
Scentbird.
Keeping us smelling right while flying.
Oh,
That's the
yes.
intro.
Now, we got samples of Scentbird last month, and I have to tell you, one of them I use religiously.
I know. Okay, can I say?
I love
owe
it.
Scentbird such a huge debt of gratitude because you turned her into a scent girl. Because you weren't really like a perfume girl. No, I'm just really impressed that you are smelly now.
Thank you. It adds an extra little pep in my step to have a gorgeous scent.
Well, y'all might be asking yourself, what exactly is Scentbird? Well, Scentbird is a monthly subscription service where you will get sent 3 scents. I'm saying scent a lot.
That's why it's called Scentbird, because they sent you.
Oh, and there's this, so there's double meaning at just $17 a month, and you get 3 scents.
That is incredible.
And it's like a lot of scent. If you like to smell good, it's a really good investment. Or if you smell bad, it's an even better investment.
Or if you're like me, you're just starting on your perfume journey. There's some, I don't know where to start. It's like the Boxcar Kid books.
Sure.
So this is so great. I get little samples every month that I can try and see how they make me feel.
Yeah.
And Scentbird has sent us 3 scents. We're going to try them.
Yeah, let's try them right now.
I'm going to just spray them in the bag, and then we can smell the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, this is lovely.
Let me smell it. Oh, I love that.
This is nice. It's a little citrusy, zesty.
That's really
This is gorgeous.
That smells like a scent. Okay, I didn't spray this one. I just smelled the bag for no reason. Oh, this is soft.
Ooh, this reminds me of a bath.
I thought you were going to say it reminds you of a bag, and I was like, it is.
Oh, this one's really fresh. This is like fresh laundry.
Especially like when someone else does their laundry in your house. That's what it smells like to me.
Okay,
my favorite is this.
Yeah.
Let's see which one we're gonna fight over.
Okay.
It's Ash.
This one's oh, Ash by Ashley Benson.
Listen, I love burning things down. Wait, what?
Ash by Ashley Benson from Pretty Little Liars. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, wait. This has notes of rose damask, black cedar, and zesty orange.
I
knew I smelled orange.
It's the cedar. I mean, the other one that we both liked, obviously.
Okay, was this one.
Yeah.
Maison 21G.
Which is mimosa.
Yeah, I'm taking this one.
Do we have a drinking problem? We did that that together. You can also do this at home. And even though $17 a month is already kind of a steal, if you use code IMHO, you get 55% off your first month of Scentbird. That's like a little over $7, okay? Even a winner of Drag Race UK could afford that.
Thank you, Scentbird.
Smells like a bird.
Anyways, so that's me. How are you?
I haven't been chewing on wood, so, well,
you're...
Listen, it's been a good month to be married. I'm gonna be honest. I think our 1 year anniversary.
Oh my God.
Wedding anniversary is coming up.
It's coming up on the 11th.
Yeah. You don't even remember the wedding. How do you remember the date? We're just like reconnecting.
Oh my God.
What have you learned? Job's going really well.
Actually,
like, everything's just going well. So we're like this now. And
you're
so
feeling really gelled.
And if you feel gelled, then you end up feeling this. You know what I mean? Anal. Yeah, so good. Things are really good.
I love that. I'm really happy for you.
Thanks.
But we have a ball to attend.
Oh shit, we have so much ball.
So can we get into it?
Yes, of course. I've got 2 ready to go.
Enough with wood. Let's get to the balls. Here we go.
Did that just come out of your head?
Yeah!
I said come. Shit.
It's been a good day. Okay. Brooklyn, oh my God, I didn't even realize we're both in yellow and Brooklyn was wearing yellow.
This look
is mother. This look is mother.
Murdered me.
Brooklyn is mother for this aesthetic. Incredible.
I think this season she is outshining all of the other Drag Race hosts, including the original.
She both share a middle name.
So I'm named after her. Because you know she was always my inspiration because I used to be a ballerina.
Oh my God, yes.
No, Lynn is my mom's middle name. But she's also mother. But she's also mother.
Speaking of mother, this ball was really fun. I enjoyed it.
I loved this ball.
Yeah, me too.
I thought most everyone looked so good.
We're going to start right now with Miss Vanity Milan.
First up is lace.
Lace. Incredible.
Lace body air.
I loved it.
It wasn't reinventing anything. It wasn't exactly inventive.
But with lace, I don't think you need to.
No, not necessarily. But she looked she's finished.
Oh, she looked so beautiful.
So gorgeous.
I was about to say she's never looked better. And I think every time she walks on the runway,
I have the exact same thought.
She's upping every single time.
Vanity's one of those people that I was afraid this was a little too soon, right? She grew so much on her show, but like she needed more time. You know, there's more cooking needed. But Jesus Christ, she's ready.
Yeah.
This is...
What do we think about her winter? I forgot the names of the thing, but her winter wonderland.
Oh, Arctic Foxy Lady.
Arctic Foxy Lady. I loved this. They said that her first 2 looks, bodysuits, were similar, but I think they were styled so differently. I didn't care.
I agree.
Yeah.
I didn't fully understand that note. But again, they were both so well done, too.
Her third and final look was the one that they had to make out of shower curtains and stuff. It's not great. But
not the worst.
Not the worst.
No. I also love that.
I think from the waist up, it's cute.
Well, Brooklyn even like clocked. That's just a bodysuit that you didn't sew the bottom to, right? And she was like, yes.
If she had just made it a dress, it would have been cute.
She did say, like in the workroom, I didn't know what I was doing around a sewing machine my first time around. So I made sure I knew how to do these few things. And I was like...
That's points for progress right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's move on to our next contestant, Icy... Wait. My brain went Ivy Winters, and so I said Icy.
She's farming
because it's winter. Isis Couture. Now, bitch, she does looks. That's what she does.
Here's the thing about Isis Couture. She has a very specific point of view. It doesn't necessarily vibe with me. I'm not always like a huge fan of her style, but there's no denying it is so polished. It is so well done that even if she's not for you, the fact that she does her so well, ultimately, there's just no denying. I think she's one of the few drag queens. There really is an objective. She's just really good.
Yeah. The first one I thought was so hot.
I like that she came out right after Vanity, because Vanity walked out in the lace and I was like, she's not reinventing the wheel. There's nothing really innovative about this, but she looks absolutely gorgeous. And then she came out and she had a little bit of
something going on.
That's what I'm talking about. Like on a Drag Race stage, if it's nighty, I don't want to see you in a nighty. I want to see you in a nighty with some.
They're like laced bones structure
super cool
thing.
Super cool.
Her second look I'm obsessed with.
It was so stupid. I loved it.
I thought it was so cool.
No, it's fashion. It's fashion. I'm
It's
not
the
stupid. I'm
future.
sorry.
It's the future.
But,
did you watch that HBO show about the people that lived in Antarctica and whatever, and then something happens?
You don't watch documentaries.
It's a scripted television show.
Oh, I can't go back to the Arctic unless it's true life.
Did you hear about that boat? It was by Antarctica. There's this Drake Passage where boats apparently, like, it's so wavy and rocky that boats will spend like 3 days in like crazy storm waves. And there was a rogue wave, and I think like 4 people died or were injured or something in this rogue wave that smashed into the side of this cruise ship.
Why are you in Antarctica?
Because apparently, no. What people don't realize is it's really close to Argentina. Like, there's a little strip of water that the cruise boats can go through. It's called the Drake Pass.
People celebrate Evita, but, like, her husband's politics were fucked. The only note I had about this look was I didn't like that the skirt was that pleated chiffon. I thought it moved too much. I liked how kind of stiff the whole thing was. I wish it was stiff, like stiff.
I loved it.
Just stiff.
I loved it. And then her make your own look, a powerful message, and so fucking cool. This is couture.
This
is couture.
This was absolutely
art.
A top look for me.
Oh, 100%.
It didn't make sense to me.
We're gonna get there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, but I have to talk about Victoria Scone.
So she came out as Fabio, basically, as a drag king.
Incredible. Now, I am still on my Twitter, Instagram. Well, first of all, incredible. I loved the reveal. The hairy legs.
Loved. They were so
Stroke
gross.
of genius.
Loved.
So gross. And I love what she said later about, like, you know, a lot of people think drag kings can't compete. They can.
Right, that they're not of the same caliber as us, but I just proved that they are.
And
loved that.
And Landon Sider has proved.
Well, she meant on the Drag Race.
No.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
I loved this.
Yeah.
I thought it was so hot, and I thought it was so good. I'm not on Twitter.
Okay, I am.
Allegedly, I've heard kind of on TikTok peripherally, I'm still on TikTok, were people really upset about this? Like, fuck off if you were.
Well, first of all,
on?
Twitter's a hellscape, so don't ask were people. Instead, how many people are any of them people I respect? And the answer to that is probably no. I didn't see any of that, to be honest. What I saw was her own post about it, where she said, because you know those like breastplate bodysuits, they're hot. And so...
No, I would never wear one.
So that she would not pass out, she had ice packs lining it. But she was gonna take them out before she went out there because it does kind of make it lumpy. But she forgot, and she was feeling better having those in there, so she went out on the runway with them by accident.
I kind of love it.
She closed up on it a little, and she's like, as you can see, it got a little lumpy, but like, I think that's hilarious. Like,
I didn't notice,
and even after she closed up, I think it's one of those things where like you notice it, no one else does.
Yeah.
But that's hilarious. If someone was like, it was a little bumpy, yeah, that was an ice pack so that she wouldn't die.
Now,
I love that shit.
If I could wear an ice pack with a titty bib, I would do that.
You can. No one's stopping you.
Give me a titty bib. Call the manufacturers. Who does that?
You're supposed
Who does titty bib? Well, I want the assistant to do it. What's their name, by the way?
That's a window.
Glarm. All right, second look. I loved it. It was kind of like...
Puffer jacket gown.
It reminds me of like Hilary Duff in the movie when she's wearing the igloo.
Oh, I know.
And it hints of that with your own take. This was incredible. And then her third look was a rose.
An English rose.
An English rose.
I didn't quite understand the third look as much because it was rainy.
It was supposed to be rainy.
And she's I'm the rose that accepts the rain. Which, like, if that's the case, then you could be anything. You could be a sidewalk and be like, well, it gets rain on it. I would love something a little more literal.
I think she had this gorgeous wig rose, and this was where she wanted to use it. Which is fine. I'm not mad at her for that.
Yeah.
And I also agree that, like, technically, it's cool that she made this bodysuit and the leaves and stuff, but there were more interesting. Like, I thought Isis did it better with the construction.
Yeah, I thought it
wise.
followed the prompt a little more closely, but I mean, it's super cool.
But overall, this was a
triumph.
Triumph for her. I think I hate to say it, she's arrived. She's finally here.
I agree.
In this competition.
I think she even said that.
Gorgeous Raja O'Hara. I thought the actual corset and panties were a little simplistic. Once I got over that, I really loved the idea of like the Cruella de Vil.
I love Raja O'Hara, and so I will always be Team Raja O'Hara, and I always want her to succeed. But this look was a little underwhelming to me, because like the wig was sitting too far back, and that bothered me. And then it was so simple, and I was like, oh.
Well, let's move on to the Arctic Fox, because I loved it. It's really cute.
I loved it. I think something that Raja does really well, and you know, we all have missteps at times, but dressing her body. The way she created that hip shape with like the sides, it was really well done. It was beautiful.
Snow Bunny, so cute. Her final look for Rainy was made out of raincoats, and it's impressive construction-wise.
It's beautiful.
It's really cool.
But I needed to hear her say it for me to understand how it followed the prompt.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's probably why
like,
she used safe.
The pleather, it looks wet and, you know, blues, and that's water. Yeah.
What would we have done for Rainy?
Immediately get it. Out of unconventional materials, I think you just gotta let the materials tell you. Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about Rita Baga and Rita Girl for these looks. Lingerie, I would love a robe like that. It was fine. What I have an issue with was the hair, because that was just a regular flat wig that she put a headpiece on, and it wasn't combed or like situated in a way that it made sense. It looked like she just tossed the headpiece on a flat wig to me. And to walk down the runway of RuPaul's Drag Race Canada versus the World,
yeah, the hair was a little
it made me angry. And now I need to check myself, because is there some kind of...
Because you don't want to wreck yourself.
Is there some kind of internal hatred thing I have with Rita Baga that I'm automatically choosing to be angry?
You know what I think it is?
And I'm finding things, but she's making it real easy.
Well, there's a couple things. Number one...
Because I don't know her. She's probably lovely.
I'm sure she is. The judging prefers her when there doesn't seem to be a reason. And I think that, at least in the past, it has. So I think that's not really her fault. But it's, for me, Canada me, Moosey me, I don't know.
Maple me.
Maple me. For me, Maple me, it's the, I'm funny, right? All the time.
With the details.
It's the looking in your eyes and telling you, I'm funny. Look, I'm funny, huh? Don't tell me you're funny.
Just be funny.
Just be funny. And I think that's where, for me,
it starts.
It starts, and it continues on.
You know how on Dragula they say, drag is our artist objective, we're not here to judge your drag, we're here to judge your drag as it pertains to this challenge. Mm-hmm. On Canada they should say, drag is our artist objective, we're not here to judge your drag, we're not here to judge your drag as it pertains to this challenge either.
True.
The second one, Winter Foxy, funny. I agree that there should have been a reveal. And then the last one, I wanted her to say golden showers. I guess she did. I don't like this.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
This wig, if that first wig made you mad.
Well, at least this wig was styled and it was supposed to be like, I'm wet. But now,
was it?
Listen,
it looked like she had set her hair on fire and then poured water on it. That's what it looked like.
No. Listen, I think it was supposed to be that kind of slicked back hair, you know. But, okay, as a lady with a fuller figure and a bigger frame, I know I can never wear hair that close to my head, even though it may be a trend. I can't do that.
I feel the same way as a lady with a long face. I agree with you.
Well, I don't agree. No,
well,
you don't see
fight about it. We will fight
about
it.
And I'm not saying she should do her drag any sort of way. However, I think to proportionize, I think a bigger hair... And also, I think wet hair as a trend, well, it's not for me. It's not for me.
Looks great on Brooklyn.
It looks gorgeous on Brooklyn. The girls that can get away with the short...
Ritz.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about Anita Wiglet. So now...
I love Anita Wiglet. Listen,
I do too.
As much as I like have some weird thing with Rita, I have the opposite with Anita. I'm ready to look past everything because she has not done well in this competition, but I just love her so much. She's so darling. Every single look she brought was a bit of a misstep.
Now this Arctic Foxy one is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It is a little simple, but it's perfect.
Tis a gift to be simple.
Tis a gift to be camp. I think she looks incredible in that.
The last look, the one she had to make, we have said this 100,000 times on this show. The curse of the one-legged jumpsuit. If you wear a one-legged jumpsuit, you're leaving, okay?
Yeah.
And if you're not
you got
leaving,
one leg
you
and a
deserve it.
one leg and
You
a
deserve
pant
to
leg, the other leg is out the door with the rest
Exactly.
of you because you're gonna leave.
One leg's in pants, the other leg's in the ground. I saw a TikTok the other day that was like this girl that was like, I dated this guy for like 3 months before I realized he only had one leg. 3 months?
And then let's talk about Dr. Reverend Silky Nutmeg Ganache because this was
What a triumph.
This was a triumph.
What a triumph.
Yeah.
Whoever she's fucking working with knows her body so well.
Gorgeous.
She looked outrageously beautiful.
Insane.
And I love too that she said, I'm so happy to hear all these positive comments because I really didn't feel attracted today.
Oh my God, yeah.
The amount of times we say that when we get ready to film, we're like, I hate my face today. I hate my makeup.
Yeah.
And then the comments, they're like, whatever you're doing different with your makeup, I love it. Oh yeah, we see a very different version of ourselves.
Well, and also, agree.
Good. I loved this. This was one of my favorite Silky looks ever.
This was so
The yellow,
beautiful.
it's just gorgeous.
Oh yeah. The Arctic Foxy look. Incredible. Pageant in the best way.
It did lean a little, which was a little distracting because it looked like it was about to fall over on top of her.
I didn't care.
But the overall look is so
And her
gorge.
makeup is so beautiful
I know.
this season.
Yeah.
And then this thing was so impressive
And then
that she made. She did not only stop at an outfit, she adorned it with cargo pockets.
Everything was great.
She made boot cover, what are those called? What are those called?
Boot cover,
That go all the way up and then they attach to your waist. Chaps. This was a moment for Silky, and so it's no surprise that she is in the top with Miss Victoria Scone, and let's give them applause because I loved the top.
And 2 fuller figured girls being in the top for a ball challenge. You know that bigger girls have to work harder because a skinny girl can walk out in a napkin and they're like, oh my God,
And
you're
a
changing
slick back
it.
gelled
And
wet
and
wig.
well, not that look like that though. That would look awful on Aquaria, okay? I don't want to fight you. My top 2 were Silky and Isis.
Yes.
But I understand the significance of what Victoria did, and I understand why they may have wanted to highlight that.
I think it might have been neck and neck. We do have a bottom 2, unfortunately. It's Anita and it's Rita.
Anita Rita.
They've already sent 2 Canadian queens home out of 4. For some reason, maybe this is my own Rita vendetta, I think they're just going to let her go to the end.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't thinking she was going to go home.
No.
But also the track record with Anita having been in the bottom.
Anita was low safe the first episode and then bottom the last 2. So, like, yeah, it was time for Anita to go. It was clear that she wasn't exactly going. Because even Silky was like, what are you going to do different? This was your second chance. What are you going to do with this third chance? And her response was, I'm just going to have fun.
That was a really good Anita Wiglet impression.
Thank you. So, I mean, I think it was pretty clear that Anita was going to go home.
Yeah.
But we get a really fun lip sync.
Yes.
Whatever Silky was doing with her jacket that turned into flags, I'm in. It was fun.
It was really, really good.
Did you have a little, like, pit in your stomach, though, when Victoria said, I tore my tendon? What'd she tear?
Her knee bone.
I tore my knee bone the last time I did this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck. That's scary. But then she did the splits, and we all went... And she did got up and walked away.
Besides the splits, it was a really good lip sync. Congratulations to Silky. Well done.
$10,000.
Ball.
Canadian dollars. So that's
which is like
1,800
maple.
Here.
Yeah.
So that means that Silky gets to send someone home, and to no one's surprise, she sends home Anita.
Yeah.
Anita
but
had
I think Anita's
a beautiful attitude about it. Her farewell line was that she may not have won the crown, but she's already stolen so much from the workroom. That's hilarious.
That's funny.
And you should steal.
And she got to show a little bit more. I mean, I still love her. I'm with you. I'm ready to forgive a lot with her because she was a bright spot in the Down Under journey. But also, she's already won. She gets to live in New Zealand where they don't have COVID.
And they have...
hobbits.
Men.
They got men there?
Men who speak New Zealand accent. So...
Darby, unrelated to this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about 1 year in LA. I think is enough. So I think our next move should be to New Zealand. you know.
Okay, well, if you would like more Canada versus the world and Rita's still in it, you can hit that subscribe button and, of course, the bell notification. Notification bell. Drake Bell. This girl that I went to high school with dated
That
her.
died with the boots and the boot cut and the flare and the...
No, that was college. This girl's still alive. She lives here.
Oh.
You haven't met her?
No.
Weird. No, but one of her first roommates when she moved to LA, because she moved to LA like right after, she went to school out here,
9/11.
right after 9/11.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, right after 9/11. And Drake Bell dated one of her roommates. She said that he was just like really messy all the time and was like constantly drunk, which is fine, but he was a peer. So she's like, the amount of times Drake Bell peed in my bed, like he would just go to different rooms and pee on stuff.
Okay, I have so many things to say. Go to Patreon, go to IMHOtheSHOW to get a Cameo, get a Shameo.
Oh yeah, we have cameos, we have
do all
shameos,
that.
we have all that.
First of all.
Thank you so much for watching. We're going to move to credits.
Thank
chat.
you so much.
Thank you. Oh my God, I'm sorry. You thought you were done with us. We're back. Just really quickly to remind you to visit Scentbird. Use code IMHO to get 55% off your first month of Scentbird. That's just a little over $7. Scentbird.
So first of all, you know I dated a man who peed down the hallway.
Yes, of course.
Second of all, on TikTok, this is kind of gross. I don't really condone it, but I came across someone was filming different Raya profiles, like celebrities' Raya profiles.
Oh.
And the account I looked at had four different...
Oh, you sent me Skylar's.
Oh yeah, because he's so hot.
To you.
You don't think he's hot?
No.
That's why I sent it to you. I thought you would think he's hot.
Skylar Aston?
He's hot and he can sing.
I don't think people who can sing are hot.
Do you think
Because
musicians are
I feel
hot?
threatened. Because I feel threatened. Yeah, I love a drummer. I dated a drummer for
Oh
a
my
really
God,
long
that's so
time.
backwards. Do you date comedians too?
No, but I did fuck one.
Have you seen that hot comedian on
Waka
TikTok?
Waka.
Okay, the first time I dated this guy.
Okay.
And the first night we ever hooked up, we both got incredibly drunk. And I lived with this girl that I don't speak to anymore, and we didn't get along. This girl and her boyfriend came home after we came home, and they found this guy completely naked wandering down the hall and just peeing. Because he was still asleep. He was like sleepwalk peeing down this hall. But it always makes me laugh because she made us paint our apartment, each wall a separate jewel tone. Every single wall was a different color.
No.
And then she tried to, and then when we moved out,
against that.
she made me go in halfies on Ralph Lauren white paint. And like the minute we finished, the building people came in with their own paint buckets. I was like, oh, you didn't have to repaint.
Tough.
I think she's dead now. Or married. You've peed on it. Oh, no.
No, Curtis was a peer. Curtis is sober now, so he doesn't pee on me anymore unless I ask. Oh yeah, but that was his go-to. He liked to pull open drawers. Okay? Like we'd go out, we'd have like a... You know how insanely loud that is in this microphone? Like insanely loud.
I got hungry.
Isn't that the one you found the sawdust in? The wood? Put it down.
I'm sure it's fine.
You can't take that to a court of law if you eat it.
Okay, you're right. Can we stop and get some on the
Do you
way
know how
home?
loud that is?
We're kind of giving pee today. Pee couture.
You want to pee on me, Daddy? Pee in my
Ooh,
pocket.
pee in
I
these
like when you pee in my pocket.
Fall leaves.